What's up YouTube? This is Billy Clint representing Team You Out of Time with another deck profile on my current deck, Bujins. That's right. Everybody who's been to my channel knows that I've already done a Bujin deck profile, but I've made some changes. I feel like you guys are going to like this. I took some notes offline, done some researches on other people's deck profiles, and took a little bit of consideration into what people had to say about the deck. So here we go. Still do the 3 Yamato. He's still the man of the deck. Pretty much your task and purpose is to get him on board, protect the man that's on board, and once you do that, hey, you'll win the game. How you protect him? I'll tell you how you protect him. It's with motherfuckers like this. 3 Crane. Crane is the honest of the deck, as I already explained. He doubles the original attack of a Beast Warrior Bujin monster. You do that in the damage step usually, and hey, you usually win the battle. 3 Turtle. Turtle negates effects that target, like Bottomless or Firefist Bear when he detaches and tries to blow up some shit. Pretty much Turtle says no, so yeah. 2 Qulin. You don't need 3, it's too much. Qulin, once he gets to the grave, you can banish him if you have a face-up Beast Warrior on your side of the field, and you banish him and you get to blow up a face-up monster, or I believe just a face-up card. Let me see. A face-up card your opponent controls, yeah. So he blows up shit. Alright, for the 1-ups, Bear, yeah, you know why he's in here. It's Beast Warrior deck. Why not? Honest, you can have 4 Honestes in the deck. That's freaking crazy. It's one reason why this deck is so good. And one of my techs, Summoner Monk, in case you have trouble trying to get Yamato on the field, because that is your main objective of this deck. So he's another way to get Yamato on the field. You shouldn't really have problems with it, considering that you've got 3 duality in the format now. This new ban list, I'm liking it. Slows down the game and makes it to where you actually have to know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! To win. No heavy storm at the end of the fucking game to get rid of all your shit, or monster reborn somebody's shit for a game. You gotta actually have some skill now. I run triple Lance over the MST play, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because this deck has a low monster count as it is, so every summon I believe is important in this deck. If you don't get your summon, you're gonna lose. So that's what the Lances are for. Now, my personal favorite card of the deck, Kaiser Colesseum. Kaiser Colesseum is crazy nuts. Most of the decks out there right now, they need 2 monster slots to operate. How I play this deck is a grind out control deck. So what you do is you get Yamato on board, and pretty much what Kaiser says is that if I have one monster on the field, you can only have 1 monster on the field. I have 2, you can have 2, but I usually only play Yamato, and I manipulate the board and the graveyard for this purpose. So, yep. Next, you have Tenkis for the search. You can only run 2 now, so I run 2. 1 BujinCarnation. You only need 1. And 1 Book of Moon. Those are my spells. Alright, for my traps, Trip, Chain, double Mirror Force, double Pinpoint Guard. Pinpoint Guard is so good. I say this because you can special summon Yamato once he's already been destroyed in the graveyard, and there's no way they can destroy Yamato. They're going to have to banish him, or I believe, let me see if you can target him. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target 1 level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it in face-up defense position. It cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So, yeah, it's another way of getting Yamato back on the field once he's already hit the grave. I run 2 Horn of Phantom Beast. This card is really good also. Hey, you attack, destroy a monster, chain this to it, you get to draw a card. What's not to like? 2 Deep Res, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Compulse. Those are your 1-ups. Alright, on for the extra deck. Double susanowo. He's pretty good. You know, you really don't really go into the extra deck, but this is your Bujin extra deck monster. So yeah, one Tiger King, one starliege, one Omega, one M7, one maestroke, one dweller, one cowboy, one direwolf, one black ship, one utopia, one pearl, one roach, and one lavalval chain. Right now I'm thinking about taking out the lavalval chain and adding in Pegasus. I like the fact that Pegasus either gives you an option of destroying your monster or you take 1,000 life point burn. It's another way to end the game pretty much. So yeah. Now for the extra deck. Well, not the extra deck, the side deck. Alright, start with the traps. Still 2 Shadow Imprisoning. There's a lot of dark decks out there that's running around rampant. Overworked for the Fire Fist. I only had 1 in here before, but Vanity's Emptiness, I bumped it up to 2 in the side deck. A lot of decks still special summon a lot this format, so yeah, I gotta find a way to stop that. You gotta slow down the game when it comes to this deck. Now this next card, I was looking at Yamato C's from Team Awesome Sauce. Hey, you gotta check out his Bujin profile. It's actually really good for those Bujin players that are out there. Safe Zone, he mains his, and I know other people main theirs too, but I'm gonna try it in the side. As of right now, MST is still a card to be reckoned with this format. There's no heavy storm, so there's usually 3 MST running around, and I like to main it, but the fact that things like Evil Swarms main this card because they have a way of protecting this card called Kibito. So this deck doesn't have a way to protect this card, but it's still a good card. You can play it offensively, defensively. So big ups to Yamato C and Team Awesome Sauce for that. 2 MST. I took this out of the main, put it in the side. It's still a good card. It's good for the grind match. And yeah. 1 Fossil Dyna. Destroys a bunch. You set it face down. They attack into it. They got special summon monsters on the field. They're destroyed. When he's face up on the field, nobody can special summon. It's a good card for this deck. So 2 Maxi for draw. And still run that motherfucker. That motherfucker Medion. He is still a boss. And he still bounces shit. And it doesn't target. So it's so good, this format. Yep. Enough said. Alright, man. Well, that's the deck profile for Bujins. This is Billy Clint representing Team Yada Time. Signing off.